Okay, so by now you did your video number 4, your responses to picture number 2. You needed to read section 6, the Hindu beliefs about Dharma, and section 7, the Hindu beliefs about karma, and you completed the reading notes for each. And now let's quickly just take a look at what our PowerPoint has to say about them. So we talked a little bit about Dharma in the first day, like I mentioned, when we were introducing our chapter on Hinduism. So Dharma stands for our law, our obligation, and our duty. And to follow one's Dharma is that you're performing all these duties to live in an honorable way. And like we talked about, each class, each social class, or caste in our system has its own Dharma, so the own certain duties that they need to accomplish. So here are some common forms of Dharma. Their set of values: marriage is important, sharing foods with others, caring for one's soul. They practice nonviolence. All life forms have a soul. The reverence of life is symbolized by the cow, because the cow provides all the necessities. It provides food, it provides clothing like milk, butter, and leather. So the cow, remember, is sacred in our Hindu religion. And then the book talks about karma. So like we mentioned, to have good karma, we need to practice good dharma. So karma explains the importance of living according to dharma. So it governs what happens to people's souls. So if you have a life full of practicing good dharma, then you will have a good soul, and in your next life, when we talk about reincarnation, you might be born into something of a higher class. So, and that's your karma. So karma is made up of all the good and all the evil a person has done in their previous life or their present life. If people lived well, then they may be born into a higher class in your next life. If they live badly, then they could expect to be born into a lower class, so maybe even as an animal. And this would explain why people had certain status in the society. And that's why the caste system was so important, is that people believe that you were put into that caste system for a reason based on the way that you practice good or bad dharma in your previous life.